So, welcome for another episode. We have got Monday Nitro, and Starcade is not too far away. And you might think it doesn't look a very star-studded show, but a lot of these matches are matches that other wrestlers have requested themselves, and that usually means we're in for a good match. These three in particular. Chavo Guerrero, Chris Candido, Chris Kanyon, Big Vito, and Yushin Liger and Shannon Moore, they were all requested by the wrestlers, and they should be three very good fights. Now, we've got Jeff Jarrett defending his title tonight, and I've put him against Sid Vicious because I think after what's happened with Mike Awesome going into rehab, costing Sid of a feud, and Sid's not free to do any other feuds now because he's got to keep that slot. Because he'll lose overness otherwise if we end it. I thought, let's give him a title shot. He's going to lose, but let's give him a title shot. And we'll involve Hulk Hogan as well. So Sid won't lose any overness from this. Jarrett wins by DQ after Hulk Hogan interferes. Sean Stasiak obviously feuding with Sting. That's hotting up that feud. And we've got a US title match. And it should do Sean O'Haire in particular good, and it keeps Nash active. We've got Curt Hennig versus Kevin Nash versus Lance Storm versus Sean O'Haire. Now, the aim here is to get the US title off Curt Hennig because Scott Steiner's too good for the US title. We want the US title back on Lance Storm, who is feuding with Shane Douglas. And Shane Douglas is going to have an interview here saying how he should be involved in this match, but for whatever reason he's not. And he is going to make sure that if Storm wins, he's going to get that title off him. So that sort of makes that feud a lot more important between Storm and Douglas. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Goldberg was ambushed last on Showdown by Extreme Revolution. Two of the guys are going to face Goldberg, Jake Roberts and New Jack. It probably won't be great, but just a little story going on. And we've got the last angle here, Jamie Noble and Lash LaRoe. Jamie Noble's going to deck Lash LaRoe with the Cruiserweight title leading into the main event, so happy days. Knew it would be a good match, Candido, Guerrero. Jeff Jarrett lost overness, disappointing, but overall rating seems to be alright. That's a very good match, actually. Chris Kanyon and Big Vito. It's a possible feud, that. But the problem is, the Mamalukes are the tag champs. But I'm sure that O'Haire and Jindrak can win the tag titles back. So that's a big possibility there. Sean Stasiak gained overness from that. Shannon Moore, Yushin Liger did well. Four-way, Curt Hennig lost overness, disappointing, but still did pretty well. Better than I thought. Goldberg versus Jake Roberts and New Jack, although he was sluggish. Shane Douglas backstage, that went well. Although Lance Storm was sluggish, and I put the US title on him, which might be a bit foolish, but there we go. And who does a Bonzo Gonzo? Oh, Curt Hennig. Cool. Okay, Lash LaRoe in the ring. Jamie Noble and Lash LaRoe gained overness. Great feud. And we have got the main event. Jeff Jarrett, Sid Vicious. Good, solid main event there. And look at that. 78%. And it's not always for big names, like I say. We got a good rating there. 78%. Good show overall. Nothing. The worst segment was Goldberg's match, which we probably expected it to be, but it still got a very respectable rating. 5.07. That's where we want to be. AJ Styles and Lance Storm. I wish I'd made that into a feud for the US title. Juvens had won Jamie Noble. Jeff and Sid didn't click. But we have got the feud with Shane Douglas and Lance Storm. Maybe we could make it a three-way match. Maybe not. Let's have a look. These unhappy workers, what is the point with them? You know, I can't feature in Goldberg in every single event now. It's getting a bit silly, really. So there we go. And I'm tempted to make Chris Kanyon and Big Vito a feud. In fact, you know what? I am going to do that. They had a bloody good match, and it'll help both competitors, I'm sure. 79. There we go. Just a bit peed off about these two feuds, and certainly don't want to end them off camera. So let's go forward. Not long at all till Starrcade. So, quite a short video today. We're going to have on Thunder Lance Storm, AJ Styles, probably get Air Raid against Impact Team. I think that'll be a good one. And Juventud versus Noble, we'll have that with a Cruiserweight title. And yeah, so that's already 2 matches sorted. And let's just see for feud, Shane Douglas, Lance Storm. Shane Douglas, 3-1 up there. The fans are really enjoying it. Scott Steiner to Curt Hennig 2-all. Hulk Hogan winning 1-0. Jarrett Hogan will feature at some point. Not in a match though. One of them will be cutting a scathing promo on the other, I am sure. So I'm liking how things are shaping up. I would have liked to have had everything sorted feud-wise before, a little bit before now, but it's not worked out with these two teams, and it's not worked out with Sid Vicious, Mike Awesome, unfortunately. And it wasn't right to put Hugh Morris in a feud with someone who I knew he wasn't going to have a good match with, because we want to pride ourselves on good matches, because essentially they're what get the good ratings. So we'll finish this video here, and we'll be back for what I'm hoping will be another good Thunder show. But I'm liking the direction that the company's going in, and ironically, for guys like Goldberg and Nash aren't really a part of that, but I don't want to lose them because they are big names and they still are draws, but maybe not as powerful as they think they are. So join me again for next episode, 13th of December, only 18 days from Starrcade, and I'm sure it'll be a good one.